Greetings, this is a sample Sunday, and I'm here to talk to you about three things. The first will be some toning gels, I guess you could call them. The second will be some powder masks, and the third will be some makeup from Vapour Organic Beauties. It has been wickedly cold and dry in Kentucky last week, and then it will be the same this week. I think Tuesday is a high of 26. The low is 16. It's that kind of air that you walk out and it just sucks all the moisture right out of you. So I haven't tried a lot of skincare products this week. Instead, I've gone back to my tried and true. I am using the Celtic Complexion Cream twice a day in the morning and at night. So underneath my sunscreen and also at night when I go to bed, that really helps me to control the problem I have with hydration. But I also have started using again my hyaluronic Serogel from DeVita, as well as a product I received in my Truthing Aging box, which is this Living Nature. It is a New Zealand company, and this is called the Extra Hydrating Toning Gel. These are very similar products, and I like them both. Because I'm layering so many products, I layer them, I really let them soak in, and then I take off the excess with the chamois because I don't want a lot of stuff to build up my face. Otherwise, it will feel like you're exfoliating your skin and not taking off the dead skin. So you want to go ahead and use the product, let it sit in, do its thing, go have a cup of coffee, come back, use a chamois to wipe that off, and then go to the next layering process. These products look totally different on, and so I'm going to show you what they each look like. This here is the Serogel from DeVita, and this is the Living Nature Hydrating Toning Gel. They look different as they go on, but they both do the same work, both super hydrating. One works as well as the other. Really like them both. This hyaluronic Serogel from DeVita, check out your Whole Foods. You could certainly squirt a pump of it on your hand there, see how it feels. You can pick it up at Whole Foods. The DeVita is $45, roughly $46. However, Lulycian from Argentina has reminded me that I can get this at Vitacost, which is in fact where I got this. I originally had a sample that looked something like this. I liked it. When on Vitacost, I got this for, I think, about $36. She also reminded me to use Ebates, which I always forget. I have an Ebates account. Pretty Daisies, I think, introduced me first to Ebates. I have an Ebates account. I forget to use it. But yes, you can definitely get this DeVita product for less by using Ebates and by going onto Vitacost. She also told me about two other sites that I didn't know about, iHerb and HerbPro. So I want to thank Lulycian from Argentina, where it is beautiful and warm and sunny, and I am absolutely jealous of her. The Living Nature, this New Zealand company, you can get this product from Truthing Aging. This one, by the way, does have linalool. And I know some people watch for linalool, and I'm kind of studying a little bit of linalool. That, in the end, might be the reason I would go with the DeVita Serogel rather than this particular product, but I did like them both, so I will say that. And if you want to read about linalool, Truthing Aging is a great site for getting information. So type in linalool Truthing Aging and read about it. Bumble and Bee is another good blog that gives you information about ingredients. The Truthing Aging site does offer products I consider greenwash. They include it all. Their theory is they're going to give you all of the information that you need. They always list all the ingredients. Marta does her blog. There are members who add blog posts. You can get a lot of information. The idea behind Truthing Aging is the information is all there. You can make an intelligent decision then about what products you use. The blogs always focus on ingredients and always focus on performance. And they are, I think, tilted towards people 40, 50, 60 years old. Yay! So it's a good site for those of us who are looking for websites that discuss products for aging. So, at any rate, Truthing Aging, you can get Living Nature. It was part of my Truthing Aging Discover with Marta series, which I adore and which I will continue. I need to look and see when that subscription service is out. But these two products, interesting. From my good e-box, I got this Tilvi acai and pomegranate superfruits extract, which you then make into a mask. A couple of things. Why powder form? Erica Ezra Blue 76, also known as Aggie, was saying it just seems like they're charging you to use the products you have in your own kitchen to make the mask, because this is one that you add to honey or lemon or oatmeal or yogurt or smashed fruit or other ingredients, depending on whether you want to address oily combination skin, hyperpigmentation, dryness. You use the superfruits extract and you create your own. And to a certain extent, I guess that's true. I would argue that I don't really have access to pomegranate, particularly pomegranate here is totally expensive. I do have a pomegranate tree in Florida, but it's just a year old. I'm still trying to get it to grow so I can have my own pomegranate. In short, this idea works for me of having these superfruits extracts in dry form that I can then add to other things. It's like a soup starter. I like to use frozen onions sometimes when I make soup, just because I'm too lazy to chop the onion. So I go ahead and I throw the frozen onions in. That's what this is. It's a soup starter. Some of the work has already been done. It is the same, really, as this Cagelia africana mask by Shaytera that I have, only this one does not smell very good. This is another, though, dry powder. This is supposed to address sun damage, which a superfruits extract would do. One of the things nice about getting this Tilby one is it reminds me, I used this just with water and I loathed it. Then I started using it with honey and water and I liked it. Now I know I can mix in many things: smashed fruits, yogurt, lemon, honey, oatmeal, although I have to watch oatmeal because that one will drive me out. Depending on what I want to address. And so thank you, Tilby, for helping me understand this product. When I finish these both, I probably would repurchase the Tilby. Another product that really isn't in the same category, because this is a clay mask and neither of these are. These are superfruits. I do have one other superfruits mask. It is from 100% pure. It is already in a cream form. It is probably preserved with japonica. I have to check to see, but that's my guess. I got it in a sample kit of their superfruits products. I really would prefer just to get the superfruits extract and make my own homemade. I also have this Nardo's Natural clay mask. Now, truth be told, I probably have no reason to have a clay mask. It is just probably not a good idea for my dry skin. They say to use it for less longer, only 3 to 5 minutes, but I could barely use this mask in the summer. This was a difficult mask for me to use, and it might just have to go to a better home, somebody who has oily skin, or perhaps to my son who has oily skin. I should pass it along to him. I have had luck with other clay masks, however, that have pumpkin or oils in them. So the other thing I might try before I get really generous and pass this along to him is to work this in with pumpkin and some oil and see if I can make a nice clay pumpkin oil mask out of this. The Nardo's Natural is roughly $17. The Shaytera Cagelia africana mask powder is $24, but I always get my Shaytera product on sale because once a month they have those coupons generally, and I use them 20-30% off. The Tilby is $26. Again, this is the one I prefer. Right now, I think I probably still have a coupon that is active for this from the Good e-box, so I might pick up the full size of this while I have the coupon. The last thing I want to talk about are 2 products from Vapour Organic Beauty. I won a Vapour Organic giveaway from Heather_Artiste on Twitter. Her blog is Beauty Au Naturel. She has a newsletter, so there are myriad ways of following her, and she always has a lot of good information about natural products. I enjoy following her. I also bought from one of her sales 2 unopened 100% pure mascaras in black tea for a great price. So Heather Artiste on Twitter, Beauty Au Naturel, and that blog just won an award. Can't remember what the award is, but congratulations to Heather. That is fantastic news. Okay, the first product from Vapour Organic Beauty that I won was this Aura Stain in the shade Crave. I am really liking this. There it is. This goes on smooth. Sometimes I have trouble with cream products that will hug my skin unevenly because I'm dry, But right now, probably maybe it's that Celtic complexion cream. But boy, this went on beautifully. Loved the shade, loved the color, loved working with it. I also received a Mesmerized Smoky Eyeliner. There it is. This is what it looks like applied. Two things about this. One, I was disappointed, phenoxyethanol. So this is actually a green wash product. I also used it to tightline, and I noticed instantly my eyes reacting. I had to go grab my Patanol, which reminds me, for those of you who are using Visine, Visine is a vasoconstrictor. Don't be using that stuff on a daily basis. Anything like Visine. I have that branch retinal vein occlusion, BRVO, in my left eye, which is basically a vein that has become occluded, causes no end of grief. You do not want those ocular vasoconstrictors in your life. I won't use it at all. I can't use it at all, but I don't know. Be careful. Be very, very careful out there. But I digress. Back to the Vapour Organic products. I've tried their foundation and liked it. I like this Crave Stick. Green washed here. One product I did not like from them was their concealer. Their concealer is one of those that works by light, and all those do for me is make it look like I have black ice under my eyes. The kind of touche éclat idea doesn't work for me. It just looks like black ice. I know I've heard it again and again. Makeup artists saying, you know, bring light to it, bring light to it. But I think they must be talking about a face other than mine, because it's not a trick that is working for me. In fact, it's a trick that's working against me. But I digress. Back to the Vapour Organic products. I do like the makeup from Vapour Organic Beauty. It gives you a glow. It goes on well, but it's pricey. It is really, really pricey. This Crave Stick was $34. This green washed kind of emphasize eye, that I used to tightline eyeliner, smudgy look, $18. I do think you can do better. For example, the foundation, which I like, is very, very pricey, and it turns out I like the Cowgirl Dirt better, and it's cheaper, and in terms of moisture, it lasts longer, and in terms of coverage, it works a little better. So I do like the Vapour Organic products, and when I can get them at a good price, I imagine I will pick them up, at least the ones that aren't green washed, but it is expensive. Before I get off, I do need to say a few things. First of all, I've been promising a shout out to Multi Makeup Doll. This is the very young and talented Beth. I think the slogan for her channel is something like Beauty, Broadway, and Babbling. She is a high school student, just smart as a whip, doing really, really terrifically well in all her classes, but particularly in her math class, and I am so proud of that. We need more women to do the math and sciences, so go Beth. Excellent job. Here is your shout out for your Multi-Makeup Doll channel. I want to thank again Lulycian from Argentina, who is enjoying the beautiful, sunny, glorious weather in Argentina right now. I am so envious of her, but thank you for reminding me to use Ebates and things like Vitacost to shave some of the pennies off. I wanted to do a shout out to EBC Smith, who has a new channel. This is a wonderful idea, I think, for a series. She has said, I'm new to makeup. I'm just going to show my journey learning to use pigments. She has a video on the project itself, another video on the kind of supplies and things she found she needed to do the project, and then she gets on a site called Viddy, V-I-D-D-Y, and it links somehow with YouTube, but it's a video channel that allows her to do these short videos. So every day she'll show you which look she's used. So shout out to EBC Smith, and wishing you all the luck with the new channel and with the new project. It sounds terrific. Lastly, I wanted to send a virtual hug to Jen from Glow My Way. Jen lost her conure named Kiwi, and it looked like a beautiful, beautiful conure, and I know her life is quieter now. I'm so glad, Jen, that you're going to volunteer at the Parrot Rescue Center, because that will make sure that your life is still filled with the color and the sounds of birds. But I hope you have many, many happy, happy memories of Kiwi. Finally, an apology. I owe an apology to Makeup Style Hair 9295. I think I've got that right. She asked me to do a Sacha Cohen look for her, and I said, yeah, I'll look at it and see if I can do it. So I looked at it, and I looked at the makeup. It's very, very pretty. Sacha Cohen is young and beautiful, and I tried and I tried and I tried to wear that makeup. I don't know if it's because I'm at least 3 decades older than Sacha Cohen. I don't know if it's because our coloring is totally different, but I could not get those looks to work for me. I just always looked kind of dead. It's strange because I'm so pale, and I guess in some logic you would think, okay, that means you would put really, really light colors on. But in fact, that is just for me kind of pastel on white. And it's very, very ghostly look. I need vibrant colors. So I wasn't able to do it. That is my apology for my total and utter failure to be a look-alike for Sacha Cohen. But I guess I should have known that, really. I just had this idea. I oftentimes watch what younger people are doing and then adapt it. But I think when I do that, I'm really watching younger people who are doing things with vibrant, vibrant color. I simply have learned once again that I cannot pull off the whole neutral look as much as that I admire it and like it on other people. Wow, I have managed to make another sample Sunday into something longer than it is. But 3 things today: hydrating toners, powder masks, and makeup from Vapour Organic Beauty. As always, thank you so much for watching. I am gearing up for the cold week ahead. I hope you've had a terrific weekend. I am wishing you warmth next week. And if you don't have warmth, make it a good one. Just, in spite of it, just make it a good one. Thank you. Bye.